Well, I'm going to go over there and disappoint the fuck out of a lot of them, I think. But,
yeah, I think that's where the intrigue comes from.
Okay. Violence Jack, what do you got next?
Well, I mean, yeah, my retirement plan, when I'm 35, if I'm still the loser I am in America, I'm going to Japan. Because there I can be bigger than Mecha, bigger than Gamera, bigger than Godzilla, bigger than Rodan. I'll show up with a stack of American rock and roll LPs and a stack of Levi's and just let the women take care of me.
There you go.
Sanjay, how did you in CZW, I could be mistaken. Sensei watches a lot of the CZW. I just, see stuff online from time to time. But when you were there, didn't you do kind of a Dave the Beast Batista kind of strongman gimmick?
No, what you're referring to basically is sometimes I will do Batista's little when he comes out for his entrance and the pyro goes off and he does the machine gun stuff.
So you never actually did his sit out powerbomb finishing move?
No, I would just shake the ropes and I would do his little machine gun thing. That's about it.
Now, do you think you would be able to learn that move? Because Batista, in 6 or 7 years, has not ever hit that move. And
he seems to kind of roll back all the time, huh?
The business finisher, you would think you would have perfected it before you took it on the road.
You know what? I don't think I've ever done the move, but I don't think I would have any issues doing it.
Yeah, I didn't think you would either.
You think you could hit a sit-out? Well, that's
I think
true.
I could do it. I think I could do it.
Well, here's the man that facilitated this entire thing, Matt Classic. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, brother. I know you wanted to hype your Ivan Koloff tournament with Sonjay Dutt appearing on the thing.
Yes. That is February 27th at Clayton Fitness in Clayton, North Carolina. And it's going to be a big tag team tournament. It's to honor Ivan Koloff, who's a legend of the sport. It's going to have, along with Sonjay Dutt, Bob Orton, George South, the Barbarian, and many other great stars.
Who's Sonjay going to fight on this one?
Sonjay is in a triple threat match with Daniel Messina and one of the friends of mine, Justin Flash, for the NCAA championship.
Oh, well, you're the new champ then, Sonjay. What the fuck? You got this one in the bag.
We'll see. We'll see. But
not sure.
I think it's in Clayton, right? Matt Classic.
Yes, it's in Clayton, right outside of Raleigh.
Clayton, North Carolina, right outside of Raleigh. So a lot of Mid-Atlantic fans can come on down and check it out. Should be a good one.
And can people get tickets online, or where can people get tickets for this?
You can actually go to their website at ncwawebs.com. And tickets are only $10, so.
Wow, that's a steal.
That is a steal. Just Sonjay alone's worth $10 on a ticket, Matt. You got anything else for Sonjay, Matt?
Yes, I wanted to, Sonjay, I know you learned from the KYDA training school up in Virginia since you are a local Virginia person. And I know other people like Mickey James and Joey Matthews and all have came out from that region as well. How was your experience there?
To be honest with you, I mean, it was okay, I guess. I really didn't learn anything. I learned from just basically traveling and wrestling on the road and whatnot, and it was interesting, I guess. It was just like any other wrestling school per se, but I mean, it wasn't like this life-altering thing. I just kind of paid the guy and got my ring time, and then I really didn't learn anything. But, I just went out and started wrestling on the road and traveling and doing as many shows as I possibly could. I did a lot in North Carolina at the time, so I was in Raleigh a lot, actually, in my first year. So I know that area pretty good. But, just traveling, that's where you really learn and learning on the road and, application of what you've actually been taught in school, and just like in any other job or any other profession.
Right. The first time I remember seeing you was at NWA Wildside. How was your experiences there?
It was okay. I only did it once. It was, that was years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only did that show. I only did Wildside once, and soon after, I think I started with TNA. So.
Right. So yeah, since I know Bill Behrens, he is the director of third-party bookings with TNA, who used to own Wildside.
Yeah, Bill was there. Actually, my Wild Side appearance had nothing to do with me getting into TNA, but yeah, coincidentally, Bill was working there, and when TNA started, he was running the bookings for them.
And for your style, Sonjay, who were your inspirations to develop the style that you have?
I just kind of really, I guess Sabu would be number one.
All right, hey, Matt, thanks. I'll get into that a little bit more. Thanks, Matt. Fucking because you got a crazy gymnastic style. Did you ever do any gymnastics or any kind of
no, I really
didn't, or anything like that?
Nah, people always ask me that. I just kind of taught myself. When it came to that high flying stuff, it was when I was younger. I just kind of watched whatever I saw on television, on tapes and stuff. It kind of just try to emulate it as best I can, and I did a pretty decent job, I guess. But I kind of did that in high school, man. During gym class, I'd go in the gymnastics room, a bunch of crash pads. I'd climb up to as high as I could and just kind of emulate what I saw on TV.
What did you see on TV? Who were you? I mean, I don't know what you were looking at besides Sabu, but Sabu wasn't doing any Hindi splashes or anything like that. I mean, these are like absurd twists and flips, man. Absurd.
Yeah, I was a big tape trader, so I used to get a lot of tapes from Japan, and guys like Great Sasuke, Liger, Taka Michinoku, those are the Ultimo Dragon. Those are the kind of guys that I would try to watch and see. Oh, okay, let me try this. I was still in high school at the time. It wasn't like I was a wrestler or anything. It was just trying to do, kids emulating what they see on TV. That's all it was.
So you went to this wrestling school and they didn't really teach you much. You kind of just figured it out. Did you pretty much? I mean, because if you watch wrestling, you can pretty much figure it out.
I mean, it's not that simple, but if you watch it and you have an athletic background and you take to wrestling well, you kind of see what it works and what doesn't work, and you kind of see how to do things and whatnot. But before I went to the school in Virginia, I went to a school with Larry Sharp in D.C. and I learned all the basics and the fundamentals there. But that's another story where I didn't have enough money to pay him, and he was charging me way more money than I had at the time, being 18 years old in high school. So
he did produce Bam Bam Bigelow and Raven, though.
He did, and that's where I kind of learned the fundamentals. So when I got done with him, and I went to the school in Virginia, it was like I had the fundamentals down. I just needed to keep practicing them and then apply them on wrestling shows.
So do you think when Sabu was dodging Raven, in TNA, and Raven put you in a bag and dumped gasoline on you, you think that was Larry Sharp being like, hey, I think this guy shows me funny?
No, that was good stuff, though. I remember that.
I don't. Hey, but I do remember this because I just read it today. You have a nickname, or you went by a name, or some wrestling promotion called you American Monkey?
Yes, I wrestled as the American Monkey in Japan I wrestled once for Hustle as the American Monkey, and I did one tour of 01 Wrestling in Japan as the American Monkey.
That's the best gimmick name, best name ever. That one, well, I think you should sell that to somebody because that's hilarious. It's got a lot of really offensive connotations. I think XPW could have used that name. I mean, that's the best name I've ever heard for a wrestler ever in my whole life.
Well, you should have seen what I wore. I had a monkey tail coming out my ass. Yeah.
Man, that would have been great. And that's why Hustle rules so much.
I know.
Put the coolest gimmicks on people. And you remember every single one of them. I watch New Japan shows sometimes or something. I don't know any of those guys. Every single guy. It looks like a WWE show. Every guy comes out in trunks and boots. You don't know any of them. If you don't speak the language, you can't tell who the fuck they are. It's just boring. There they are. They're having a match. Woo, great. And you don't know. But Hustle, man, some dude comes out and has fucking superpowers. He shoots lightning bolts out of his hands and knocks down everybody in the ring. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Can you imagine what the American nerds on these boards that Violence Jack's reading every week that say TNA sucks so much would say if they saw Hustle?
It was interesting, man. It was designed to be WWE but 10 times goofier. Like, imagine WWE in 1995 where it was T.L. Hopper and